You go bow for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, oh. Cause I did by default and without any doubt, oh. I'm a me happy adult, oh. I no go feed the girl, I no go feed the girl, it's out, oh. I'm a mind that's you the talk, oh. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, oh. I know holy, and I know that devil. Like the Baba fry, oh. My eye, oh. Don't cry, oh. And if you go and shadow, and if you go and shadow, and if you go and shadow,
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kia Love. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. So today I'm so excited because I'm going to be making some vegan plant-based jerk chicken. Today I am not freestyling as I usually do. I'm actually following someone else's recipe. I saw it on Instagram the other day, and man, I've been thinking about it ever since I saw it. So I ran to the store, grabbed some king oyster mushrooms, also known as trumpet mushrooms. I'm going to go ahead and slice these up as thinly as I can. So you'll see me try to do it a few different ways, but just rock with me. Also, what you just saw me whip up was some Jamaican jerk marinade. I found a quick recipe online that had a lot of great reviews. I didn't have Scotch bonnet, so I replaced it with habanero, but it did turn out way more watery than I thought it was going to turn out, so I just popped it in the fridge, and I'm hoping that it'll thicken up as I'm cutting up these mushrooms. But yeah, y'all, I'm excited about this, so let's go. So now I'm going to toss the mushrooms into this boiling hot water and season them up. Starting with the Jamaican jerk marinade that I just made, I'm going to toss in a couple of spoonfuls of that, followed by some Jamaican jerk seasoning, smoked paprika, ground ginger, and turmeric. Now y'all, those are the seasonings that I chose, but the actual recipe calls for nutritional yeast, sage, all-purpose seasoning, and allspice along with the jerk marinade. But you know, your girl had to improvise somewhere. So I'm going to let these boil for about 10 minutes until they soften up and get some flavor into them. After 10 minutes, this is what they look like. They have some color to them now. So I'm going to go ahead and drain them, and we're going to move on to the next step. So now I'm going to work on shaping this chicken using rice paper as the crispy chicken skin, and the mushrooms are going to serve as the tender, juicy chicken meat. So now I'm just going to grab a bowl of warm water and gently dip the rice paper, one rice paper at a time, letting it soak for 5 to 15 seconds. I'm really just going off of the feel of it. I know it's still going to be firm and it's going to soften up as I take it out. The amount of time really depends on your brand, but I'm just going off of the feel of it. But it will be ready to bend and work with. Laying the rice paper on a flat surface, I'm going to gently layer the chicken pieces at the center of the rice paper. We're going to end up rolling in the 4 corners, so we want to make sure we have room to fold gently. I don't know how much chicken I'm going to use. I just want to make enough to make 3 chicken breasts, so that's what I'm going to work with. I'm going to eyeball it.
It's done jazzy good. It's done jazzy, done jazzy. Just for the record, just for the I'll be for one time, I'm out of a mess up. Anything you wish me, that be a passion. Bad man no they walk up, man no be God up. Make them they talk up, that's what they fly like helicopter. Nobody girls have got an inshallah with them move. Question, but then no get the answer. 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 Answer. What's up?
So now it's time to dress the chicken, and I decided to make a quick flax egg. If you don't know what that is, it's ground flax meal and water, which makes like a gel-like consistency. This is nowhere near as perfect as it should be. You're supposed to let it sit for 15 minutes. I only let it sit for 2, just because I'm pressed for time. So I just wanted to whip up something really quick. This is not part of the original recipe. It's just something that I thought of since my marinade came out so watery, and we're not working with flour or anything. So now I'm going to take the chicken breast and spread some of the flax egg on here. I'm hoping this will be a good binder for the sauce. After I spread this on here, I will spread some of the marinade on. Like I said, it's a bit watery, so I really don't know how it's going to turn out. And y'all, just FYI, this is only for myself. If I was serving other people, I would definitely have on gloves. So just to let y'all know, it's just for me, y'all.
This one I bet you me, I no get time. Dada cover my face, calling me that back out. Biggie man, we do where I back that. What's it going on?
And now I'm going to pop them in the oven on 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. Y'all, I don't know about this, but we're going to see how it turns out. So I decided to chop up a head of green cabbage. I threw in some carrots, a yellow bell pepper, a couple of leftover habaneros, and a yellow onion, and of course, a few seasonings. I don't usually throw in peppers and carrots with my cabbage, but I was trying to get it to taste like the Jamaican style cabbage that I've had before in the past. So that's what I was going for. That's what I got going here. Just checking on it to see how it's going. And of course, I had to make some rice. I have some white basmati rice here, and I'm just throwing in some vegan butter. If you need a vegan butter recipe, you can check that out linked below. It's super easy. And then I have some small red beans here. I'm just seasoning it up with a little bit of garlic powder, onion powder, and just a little bit of adobe. And then I'm throwing on some pepperoncinis. I don't even know if that's what you really call them. That's just what I like to call them. But they look like banana peppers, but they have the ridges. And then I'm using the rest of this red onion, purple onion, whatever you want to call it, that I used that was in the jerk marinade. I usually only use yellow or sweet onion, but since I have it, I'm just going to use it. So y'all, I ended up adding an additional 25 minutes to the chicken in the oven, so it's been about 45 minutes, and the skin still doesn't look crunchy or crispy even near it. So what I'm going to do is I have some avocado oil here heated in the pan, and I'm going to try to fry one of them. I'm going to put the other two back in the oven, turn the heat up to at least 400 degrees, but I'm going to try to fry this chicken and see if I can get the skin crispy and just see what it turns out like.
All depends on the girl them ride the whip. I know we die for nothing. What's it gonna be? G-Wagon, all depends on the girl them ride the whip. I know we die for nothing.
And you already know my Caribbean meal will not be complete without a couple of plantains. I love sweet plantains. If you don't know what they are, they look like a banana, but they are not a banana. And they are not recommended to be eaten raw at all. You can cut the ends off to peel the skin, slice down the middle, and then unwrap it. The skin is way tougher than a banana, so you can't just peel it down as usual. And just in case you didn't know, they start off green. That's when they're unripe. People like to use the green or the slightly yellow ones to make tostones and things like that. They don't really have any flavor at that point. But if you wait for them to turn brown or black, they turn really sweet, and you can make sweet plantains, use them in a dessert and things like that. I really like them. So most of the time I cut them diagonal and turn them into smaller pieces, but today I'm just going to slice them down the middle and make longer vertical pieces. Nothing fancy here. They're really easy to cook. My favorite way to cook them is on the stove with a little bit of coconut oil, which is what I'm going to do today. Just going to fry them up. It only takes a few minutes. It's super easy and they're really delicious.
Plenty survive with just to make your money. But my people then go say I know one buy, I know one die, I know one payment. I want enjoy, I want job life, I want buy motor, I want build house, I still want to know. Give me them. What's it come? G-Wagon, all the Bentley, the girl ride the whip, I know people die for nothing. What's it come? G-Wagon.
Oh my God, y'all. No, I didn't burn the plantains. No, I was depending on these. Y'all, I burnt them, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm still going to eat them. We still going to make it do what it do. It happens sometimes. You cannot step away from these things. I'm telling you, when you get sidetracked for a little bit and then boom, they burnt. It literally only takes a few minutes, y'all. Literally. And my rice is done. It's nice and fluffy, as you can see. So we're good here. And as y'all can see, I had to turn that chicken up to 425, y'all, but it's done now, so it's time to plate, okay? Let's do this. So y'all, y'all know how, I don't know, if you're new to this channel, then you probably don't know, but if you're not new, then you probably know. A lot of times, most of the time, I'm winging, I call it winging, freestyling the recipes that I'm cooking. I hope it turns out, that type of thing. Like, I'm just going with the flow, I'm going with how I feel, that type of thing. And y'all, I always say when I'm freestyling and I'm winging these when I'm freestyling and I'm winging these recipes, I always say, if it don't work out, y'all gonna be the first to know. Well, until now, it has worked out. I don't have much confidence in this, y'all. And if you want to know why, let me show you what it's supposed to look like, because today was not freestyling. Today, I was down winging it. Today, I was actually trying to follow somebody's recipe because I saw this girl a few months ago on Instagram and she had some jerk chicken and I love the creativity of it. It looked really good, y'all, and that's what I was going for. So, let me show you that real quick. Shout out to Jen's Plant-Based on Instagram. I discovered her a few months ago and she has some beautiful and creative plant-based meals on her page. So let me show you what this jerk chicken is supposed to look like. Nothing to discuss, cause I did by fault and without any doubt. I'm a me happy adult. I no go feed the girl, I no go feed the girl is out. I'm a mind that's you talk. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love. I know holy and I know that devil like the Baba. So, yeah, I know I'm not tripping. My chicken don't look like her chicken, okay? Let me, look. Does that look like chicken to y'all? On top of that, y'all, every time I try to use rice paper, every single time I try to use rice paper, whether it's you trying to make spring rolls or whatever, it just never works out. When I tell you I put that thing in the oven, I start off on 375, I ended up all the way on 425. That chicken cooked in the oven for about an hour. Her recipe calls for 15 to 20 minutes, but her recipe also says air fryer / roast. I don't have an air fryer. So, yeah, y'all. And then you saw that I even tried to put it in a pan and fry it. I took one out to see if that would work. That didn't work. Put it back in the oven. But y'all, one thing I know is that sometimes you can't judge a book by its cover, but I can tell you right now, I won't be making this again like that. No, if I make Jamaican jerk chicken, it's going to be my freestyle. It's not going to be me trying to follow somebody's recipe, y'all. But just wanted to give her a shout out because I did see it. I thought it looked good. But hey, if y'all try it and it work out, let me know. Tell me what I did wrong, y'all. But maybe it was just a bad day because I also burnt my plantains and I eat those all the time, okay? But anyways, y'all, let's do this taste test. I wasn't going to get on camera today, but y'all know I can't miss y'all with the taste test when I'm doing something for the first time. So let me go ahead and do this taste test for y'all, all right? All right, y'all, let's go for the crispiest one first. Remember, it did cook for an hour. It was only supposed to do 15-20 minutes, but that skin was not getting crispy at all. Let's try this one. Let's try this side. Y'all. So the mushroom is still super tender, okay? I don't know. It might be rubbery by the time I try it. But this, let me go ahead and try the small piece of chicken. I'm going to try the crispy side. I'm going to go ahead and go for the crispy side. Y'all, this right here is just epic failure. Epic failure. This is what it's looking like, y'all. This is the so-called chicken, okay? Done turn my plate and everything trying to do that. Today, this ain't it. All right, y'all. You know we gotta say our prayers first. This is the so-called chicken, y'all. This is crazy, man. Like I said, y'all gonna be the first to know. So, whatever I did, y'all, either I did something wrong or something ain't right. I don't get it. Y'all, I really operate best when I do my own thing. But I just wanted to try something different because I love Caribbean food. And when it comes to stuff like that, I prefer to keep it authentic. At least with the Caribbean food, I prefer to keep it authentic. And I'm not Caribbean, so I don't know. So I'm like, let me follow somebody that's from the Caribbean and do their recipe, y'all. And it was an epic failure from the jerk sauce, which I did not like how that turned out. I got that off the online. I try to find that girl's, the one that made this chicken. I try to find her Jamaican jerk sauce recipe, but I couldn't find it. She said it was like under some reel. I went over there, I couldn't find it. So then I just found one online that had good reviews, y'all. I didn't even like the way that turned out. Added a little something to that. Y'all. All right, y'all. Anyway, let's get to this taste test. All right. We gotta say our prayers. Gotta say our grace first, all right? In Jesus' name, amen. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and try this chicken. That Jamaican jerk. Ooh, it's spicy. Spicy. Hold on, y'all. Let me give me some rice and beans and calm that down a little bit. Let me get some plantain. Hold on, y'all. Give me a good old plantain. Okay. The reason I didn't do the cabbage, y'all, Well, let me go and do the cabbage. It's because I added some pepper to the habanero as well, trying to do Jamaican cabbage. And it's spicy, but we're gonna try it anyway. Y'all, let me try this chicken again, because this is such an epic fail. Hold on, y'all. Let me try this chicken again. First of all, the skin is super tough. Like I said, it took an hour before this thing, maybe even an hour and a half, y'all. I stopped keeping track. It took over an hour for this thing to even get crispy, first of all. All right, here's the redo. Here's the retry. Let's try this again, okay? I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna eat it because I don't want it to go to waste, but I'm not feeling it. So the jerk flavoring is just spicy. It's not giving that, you know, jerk sauce is real bold and flavorful, but it's missing. It ain't giving. And then second of all, the crispy skin, it took, like I said, over an hour for the skin to get crispy, and it ain't doing it. Me and rice paper, we ain't, okay? And then, but I can see how this will work for somebody who knows how to cook it properly. Maybe I'm just doing something wrong. Y'all, I posted I put a screenshot of old girl's recipes. If y'all want to give hers a try, follow it yourself. At least y'all can watch my video and know what not to do. I don't know, y'all. Let me know if you try this. Let me know if it worked out for y'all. Everything else is good. The cabbage, the plantains, the rice and beans, as they call rice and peas in the Caribbean. I didn't want to call it rice and peas because I don't know if there's a reason why they call it that. Maybe there's something that, you know, I don't know. I don't know if there's something you need to have in your rice and beans to call it rice and peas. But yes, the rice and beans, cabbage, the plantains, and then the chicken. Now, the mushroom, because it cooked for like an hour after it was boiled first, which y'all hardly ever see me boil anything. I'm not a fan of boiling. It's giving rubbery. So the chicken is an epic failure. So like I said, y'all gonna be the first to know. Y'all are the first to know. Y'all can go off of me, see what not to do. Y'all can try to recopy what I did and see if maybe I did something wrong. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, y'all. By the way, y'all, I'm not gonna give up. I'm not giving up till I figure out how to make some plant-based vegan jerk chicken, because like I said, I love Caribbean food. So I'm gonna figure it out, but I'm gonna have to do it my way. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it my way. I'm gonna have to do it my way, or find another recipe and see how that work out. I don't know, y'all. We're gonna see. We're gonna see, but I ain't giving up on it. Okay, I want some good jerk chicken, some good vegan jerk chicken, and I can see how that would work. It just didn't work out for me. But anyways, y'all, I hope y'all found this what I eat in a day helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to be notified whenever I post, hit that subscribe button, and the bell icon will ensure you get notified. And also, follow me on Instagram, y'all. Hit your girl up. Anyways, until next time, it's your girl, Kid Love. Peace and love.